Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Cookout! Hey, looking live with your boys, Bud. Trade for yourself. Catch them every day on all social media platforms. YouTube, IG, Instagram. I said IG, Instagram. You know what I mean? Hey! I got you. Hey, we got Mr. College Football Aficionado, Mr. Marquis. Hey! And get my pops, we're talking about the SEC, man. It's going to be crazy next year.
I can't wait.
Whole new world.
No more easy schedules. We done with that.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, Bama. No more easy schedules.
We ain't had to schedule in a minute. You be talking about Georgia.
Okay, yeah. We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
On the SEC West, don't forget that.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
And I've seen some. I've seen some matchups already.
Yeah,
I've seen some matchups already.
And lastly, but not least, we'd like to thank everybody who subscribes and listens to the Fantasy Cookout. Hey, we're here for you guys. We want to keep on putting out content that relates to more of you. So leave, subscribe, leave comments. Hey, we'll get back to you. So we're going to start like we always start,
All rise.
It's time for the fantasy update. So the fantasy update this week. Well, it looks like Brandon Aiyuk is looking like a standout in OTAs, according to Mr. Jerry McDonald of the San Jose Mercury News. Now, he's going to start leaning towards that wide receiver 1 position, or is he still more of a wide receiver 2 or 3?
He receiver 1.
Yeah. Whoa! I can't wait to see these wide receiver PPR rankings we're gonna have in the coming weeks. Yeah. Oh, wide receiver 1, Brandon Aiyuk, huh? What's your reasoning behind that?
Because I'm
shocked.
Because naturally you'll say, well, we got Deebo too, so it's like, but Deebo, he does everything, so he's more than just a receiver. He's a running receiver. He plays running back too.
Fair.
So he plays H-back. They split him out. They put him wherever they need to. Deebo's like that utility player. But Brandon Aiyuk might be the only true pure receiver on the team.
Okay.
Which is why he'll be number 1. Now, I still pick Deebo over him. Now, if it comes to pick in the, for fantasy, I'm gonna pick Deebo first. But
okay,
he'd be right behind him. I mean,
oh wow. Okay. Damn. Okay. Vaughn, what you think, man?
I personally think that Aiyuk, he's got some distance behind Deebo. Some considerable distance. In my opinion. I think that Aiyuk, he's a good receiver. Like, he's a good receiver. Don't get me wrong, but from a fantasy perspective, and specifically, I believe Marquis had him. I think that this last season, I believe that Aiyuk left a lot to be desired in a lot of different areas.
I believe if you check, I don't remember this, but I think if you check towards the later in the season, he was starting to get his legs up on him. So that's why I feel like this gonna be his time.
Okay, later in the season.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, man. Aiyuk, okay. Aiyuk, he needs to have a quality QB for him to be successful. I truly believe that. Deebo is just that guy. He's a guy that's going to when he gets the ball, he's going to do damage with the ball. Aiyuk needs a guy that's going to do damage. And so right now, from a question mark standpoint, I truly believe that Deebo Samuel is really the only guy that you can really rely on right now until we understand and we know who's going to be the QB in San Francisco. Once we understand that, then we can kind of, Aiyuk, but Deebo is that guy, and Aiyuk is behind him.
Well, you know, like we do at the Fantasy Cookout, we like to do stats over feelings. So let's do a side by side comparison of these two players. You know, hey, it's only fair, right? It's only fair. So let's pop it up on the screen. So Brandon Aiyuk, Deebo on the right. All right, very comparable. Wow, they're about the same height, about the same size too. Just Deebo's a little bit older. So let's look. Wide receiver 15, wide receiver 38. Marky's getting the point there, you know. Hey, looking at the position. But you can see that, you know, Deebo had second touchdowns out of 62 players, 62nd, 2 touchdowns versus 8 for Aiyuk. Okay. I mean,
This is all I want to ask.
All right.
How many games did he play last year?
How many games did who play? So Aiyuk played 17, Deebo played 12.
Okay.
So, Deebo had a bad hamstring last season.
Yeah, Deebo got hurt midseason. I remember that, and Aiyuk had to take over, and that's when Mr. Brock Purdy had his coming out party. And then we're looking at fantasy points, PPR. Let's turn these to PPR. Let me scoot back over. From a PPR standpoint, they're pretty neck and neck last season. 13.4 for Aiyuk, 13 for so it's really Marky got a fairly good point. Now the season before that when he played a full season.
No, not season before, no, definitely not. It was
I'm like, this is really kind of, these numbers are really kind of got me kind of caused a pause because I'm like, I thought Deebo was that guy. I mean, but
he is in game. He is in game. It's gonna show him stats like that.
Yeah, but see, what we care about is the stats because we try to win.
But I mean, that's right. I mean, 2021, bro, the dude went insane.
Yeah.
He had 21 fantasy points per game.
Yeah. I mean,
the dude did go insane.
He had 1,400 receiving yards for 6 touchdowns in the air and 365 yards on the ground for 8 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, that was in 2021. That's Deebo Samuel. He's that guy. He got the dog in him. You know what I'm saying? He got the dog in him. He's a Swiss Army knife too. That's the thing about it. But, I mean, it's a tough competition to see who's actually the alpha dog because, I mean, if Deebo plays a full season, can he repeat those 2021 numbers? It's the big question.
Yeah.
I think he can because he does more because he plays more than receiver. That's why I think he can.
Well, we'll have to see. All right. Next topic. Ravens running back J.K. Dobbins, undisclosed, missed the first 2 practices of minicamp. So my question is the BS starting again with J.K. Dobbins?
Do not draft him. Don't draft him, please. Do not do that to yourself because you're going to be thoroughly disappointed if you draft him.
You're gonna be sad, real big sad.
I mean, like, no, do not draft at all.
What do you think, Marky?
Honestly, who cares? Who cares? Who really cares about J.K.? Nobody on this team. You still ain't drafting J.K. Dobbins. I know Vaughn ain't drafting J.K. Dobbins, and I'm definitely not drafting J.K.
Hey, I'm trying to give y'all the full updates on what's going on in this world of fantasy.
Next.
All right, next. All right. Free agent Dalvin Cook is interested in signing with the Miami Dolphins, but it's believed he is looking for close to the $10.4 million he was scheduled to make. Is Cook worth the $10.4 million contract at his age and injury history?
Yes.
Ooh, hot take. Why do you think so?
Because if you're a team who's trying to win now, I mean, he's your ticket. It's not like you're trying to draft, let's say, for example, Najee Harris, who, is trying to get his foot in the door, with the Steelers, trying to, be the man of the team. This guy, he's proven. He had a full season last season with no injuries. And I think that he's a piece to go to a team that's ready to win, not a rebuilding team. He got a team that's ready to win, like the Cowboys, maybe the Chiefs, or Miami.
Okay. Round of applause for that analysis.
I'm gonna tell you, man, I was shocked, like literally shocked, when I saw that the Vikings cut this man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because the Vikings, I really truly feel like I feel like Cook got disrespected in a way.
Yep.
You know, with that cut. I just don't understand, because my thing is like you really believe in Alexander Madison? Like that's who you're hitching your wagon to? Like that's really what I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand that. Okay. You have Kirk Cousins at your quarterback position, which he's going to do well in the regular season. The problem is when you get to the playoffs, what you gonna do? Who you gonna hand the ball off to? When those DBs start shutting you down on the outside, what you gonna do? That's the problem that I really have. And so, to answer Chris's question, is he worth the $10.4 million? I believe he is worth the $10.4 million.
Okay.
I do. I believe. I think somebody's probably going to give him the $10.4 million. I think somebody will, and like Marquis said, I think a contender will, because look, guys, we know in the NFL you have small windows. You have small windows where you can get championships. And there's going to be somebody out there's going to say, man, this guy right here can come in. He can be that bruiser that we need. So that's just my opinion on it.
Okay. And now it's time for my opinion, because, like I say, I'm Mr. Stats over feelings. So I bring in research to not to every decision. I put feelings in some. But let's just look at this. You know, from a standpoint of fantasy production, you can start seeing his rushing yards are starting to dwindle. His best year, it looks like, was 2020. And that's also included PPR fantasy points too. But you start to see a decline, as you would expect. So the trend is going down right now. You know, he had 1,500 rushing yards, and then it just slowly started dwindling down, 1,100. Then he stayed about the same rushing yards, but his fantasy production hasn't been the same. So went from 24.1 in 2020 to 15.9 in 2021, and then 2022, 14. So is he worth the money? I could say he could take a little bit of a cut if he really wants to have the chance, but I'm all about, man, getting his money. If you feel like you're worth that, go for it. But be able to, negotiate, because the Dolphins are a win now team. Like, win now, because Tua might not make it, another couple years, just based off his injury history. So,
yeah. What?
The counter argument, though, I mean, you can't forget, though, that with the Vikings, they got Justin Jefferson there too. So Cook wasn't needed as much to carry the load.
Yeah, but you got to think, you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I mean, how many times are they gonna run the ball?
That's even better though for a veteran back, because he's gonna be fresh.
I mean, the thing is, man, it's like kind of going back to what you were showing with the statistics. His statistics are regressing. They're on the downtrend. But also, he played a full season last year. He played 17 games.
Yeah.
The season before, he played like 13 games. Season before, he played like 14. And he got more fantasy points, and he played in less games. So, look, guys, look, man, numbers don't lie, guys. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, guys. So I'm looking at the numbers. He is regressing, and so I understand. Look, the NFL is a business. Okay, they're a business. They have no feelings. They have none.
They don't do this. They ain't the NFL. They ain't crying for you either.
If they want to cut you, you are getting cut, my friend. I don't care who you are. Okay, so I understand why the Vikings let him go. My only argument is y'all ain't got nobody else. That's my only argument. Y'all ain't got nobody else.
Yeah. Fair. All right. Well, we'll agree to disagree. I think the numbers should come in a little bit lower than 10 mil, just based off his regression as a running back. But let's go on the next topic. So, Ravens first round rookie Zay Flowers agreed to a 4-year, $14 million contract with a 5th-year option. So, what are your guys' opinion about the impact he'll make, his instant impact with the Ravens? Do you think it's going to be like a Garrett Wilson kind of thing, or Justin Jefferson right off the bat?
I'm indifferent on it.
Marquis, anything with the Ravens, Marquis just like, I don't give a damn.
Their offense is so vanilla, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not sure because it's all predicated on Lamar Jackson.
Oh my God!
It's just it's all on Lamar Jackson. If he roll out, and decide to give it to him, not if he decides to keep it and run it, then it's fine.
Fair.
But it's all on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So if they start cheat up and really trying to, blitz him and tackle him, then we know Zay Flowers can have a great season if he catches the ball. But let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Who was the last great receiver, come out of Baltimore? I can't name any.
Damn. That's to the Ravens season. One Undertaker gone. All right. Disrespectful. What do you think? I know you talked a lot about Zay Flowers.
Man, this is what I'm going to say about Zay Flowers. I think it meant a lot to the Ravens organization for them to draft him in the first round. I think psychologically they're trying to show that they're trying to put those weapons around Lamar Jackson, because historically, we've seen that they haven't had the weapon that they need, the wide receiver position. That's just a fact. That they haven't had it. To be honest, I don't know. To be honest with you, if he can make an instant impact or not. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Is he going to be a number one? I don't know. I just don't know. He's going to have to show me better than he can tell me. Okay. And it's just, I don't know, man. There's a lot of wide receivers out there that I would consider, over him. There were even some wide receivers that even went after him, that I'm like, they kind of get, I kind of get up, what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, these guys right here, hey, these guys might be dangerous. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how I feel. Look, man, the Ravens y'all better come with it this year, because y'all are not in an easy division at all. So y'all gonna have to come with it, man.
Yeah,
and in order for y'all to be successful, guess what? Zay Flowers is going to have to come into the success. If Zay Flowers is not successful, y'all are not going to be successful. I promise you that.
Hey, I like this with Zay Flowers.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, that's how I feel about Zay Flowers right now.
I think it's gonna be another Duvernay.
Yeah, he'll be good in some games, but
another, man. Look, another Duvernay. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Oh, the disrespect.
Yeah. I feel the same.
All right. Let's continue on. Colts running back Jonathan Taylor said he has had extension talks with the Colts and hopes to receive a new contract at some point in this offseason. So how much should you pay Jonathan Taylor if you were in the courts for the Colts organization? How much would you pay him?
Whatever the average running back costs.
How much does the average running back cost? That's good. Yeah. I'll ask Vaughn the same question while I looked it up.
Jonathan Taylor, to be completely honest with you, we were just having a discussion about, Dalvin Cook, and if he was worth $10 million per year. At this stage, man, if I were the Indianapolis Colts, take into consideration that they've been making some bad personnel and management decisions, I might add. I would pay him $10 million a year.
Ooh.
I would pay him $10 million per year. That's what I would do.
Personally. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Jonathan Taylor has the potential to be one of the best running backs in the league. Okay, he has that potential. He's shown us, his ability, right? But he has to consistently show that. It's the same thing with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley had that injury. Everybody was questioning, right? But Saquon came back and he proved himself. This is a prove himself year for Jonathan Taylor. You have to come back and you have to prove yourself. look. You have questionable management. Okay. Your quarterback situation. I don't know. Your head coach situation. I don't know. You don't have to be that the Colts see. You're gonna have to be the quality for the Indianapolis Colts. So I really see Jonathan Taylor as one of their only bright spots.
Fair.
It's the only bright spot they have. So if like I said, like take into account if you were the Colts organization, how much would you pay him? I'm paying him $10 million.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
I mean, that's about the only bright spot they got. So it's like you got to pay him, because if you depend on Anthony Richardson to be your
what's that wide receiver's name? What's his name?
I don't know.
I'm like this. I forgot his name.
Wait a minute. Who are
That's how I feel
you?
about it.
I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
All right, last topic, then we'll move on to running back tiers because we got to get Vaughn caught up. So, free agent DeAndre Hopkins visits the Patriots Wednesday, where his old Houston coach Bill O'Brien is the offensive coordinator. You think they still got a little bit of beef? But for real though, is DeAndre Hopkins getting desperate now?
No.
Okay.
No, he's just doing the tour.
Just doing a tour, walking around.
Yeah, I see all his options. You might as well.
All right, Vaughn.
This is what I will say about the situation. Where he ends up is going to show what his real options were. Okay. That's going to show who was really after you, who really wanted you for real. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will talk a good game, and say, "Hey, I want you," but then I really put that behind you. The DeAndre Hopkins, I'm just gonna be 100% honest, and like I said, guys, this is how I feel.
All right.
If you're gonna leave the Houston Texans and go to the New England Patriots, you should have just stayed in Houston.
Well, he was with the Cardinals for a minute, so yeah.
He's with the Cardinals. He's with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that Kyler Murray is a better quarterback than Mac Jones. Me personally, I think he has more upside.
True.
I understand that you may have had some issues or whatever, but it's like I'm just not interested in going to the New England Patriots. I just wouldn't be. I'd be interested in going somewhere else. What I'm saying, the Chiefs. I mean, like I said, man, if I was him, I would not go. Personally. So with that being said, if I say that, hey man, I wouldn't go, it kind of tells me, yeah, man, you might be a little bit desperate, man, because I wouldn't go.
Okay. I think he needs to lock down something soon before the options start drying up and teams don't want to spend the money on the wide receiver. I mean, I think the Chiefs should already.
They're going to spend money on him. He's worth.
Well, I think the Chiefs should already just lock him down. Let me be honest. I think the Chiefs should just lock him down. Do what they need to do.
Do you think that he's been offered a contract?
He probably has. I mean, I hope he has, because look, if I was Pat Mahomes, I'll be the first one on the table to the board. The Chiefs organization be like, get him. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you. That would be my whole. That would be my only spiel. Like, help me. Help you. It's like, so it's a game changer if Hopkins goes to the Chiefs. Like, that brings up his draft stock. That brings up everything, because Pat Mahomes is such a dynamic player. Just imagine him. You got.
This is the only question I want to ask. Do you think that just to play the advocate here, do you believe that we as content creators are hyping this up more than what's actually going on, or do you feel that he actually does like the Chiefs actually do want?
Oh no! I mean, of course I'm hyping it up. You gotta get views, man. Come on.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I know that. I know that we're hyping it up. My only question is, it's like, is the real more than the hype? That's the only question I have.
I think it's worth the hype. I think it's a perfect combination. DeAndre Hopkins at the Chiefs will be instant wide receiver 1, take some pressure off of Travis Kelce. And even if they put all the pressure on Travis Kelce, you got him running out. I mean, go routes. Think about that. Go routes. Patrick Mahomes shimmies and shakes, launches that thing, touchdown.
I mean, guys,
it's Tyreek Hill, but a little bit slower.
What's a better option, DeAndre Hopkins or Juju Smith-Schuster? Okay.
Damn.
What's a better option, DeAndre Hopkins or Marquez Valdez-Scantling?
Damn.
What's a better option, DeAndre Hopkins or Sky Moore?
Damn.
What's a better option, DeAndre Hopkins or McCole Hardman?
Oh, he's not there anymore.
It's like he's not even there yet, but that shows you. That shows you what's going on.
Damn.
Hey, but guess how 4 of them got that he ain't got. The ring, baby.
Rain. Hey.
Man, that championship last year they got was amazing.
It was.
One leg. That's what I said.
Man, no business winning that game.
Amazing.
Jalen scored 3. We talked about that. All right.
Amazing.
All right. Let's keep it moving. Now we got to go back to our usual thing, and that's fantasy update. Ooh, not bad. There you go. Running back tiers. All right. Me and Marquis took over last week, so we got to get Vaughn caught up on his running back tiers. Marquis got a little bit roasted though on on TikTok. Let me read some angry TikToks.
Hey, all publicity is good publicity.
Hey, Pacheco at tier 6 is wild. That's one. And let me before we talk about this, let me just pop up your ranking real quick that I posted. I need to post up mine to get mine roasted too, because I know it's coming. Especially with my I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But here's Marquis' tier rankings I posted on our TikTok. So here he says Pacheco at tier 6 is wild. Next one, Madison is by far the worst. Why is he at tier 4?
That might be.
Why is he?
Where he's supposed to be. He's like, I mean, tier 5. I mean, look at tier 5. I kind of agree with your tier 5, Marquis. You know, I think we were pretty.
I agree with all my tiers.
I know you do. You stand by it. And then here's another one. Dog shit list. Oh, damn. What do you got to say, Marquis? Hey, hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. What do you got to say about it?
Hey, if it takes me to come out with a dog shit list for you to watch the podcast, I'm down with it.
Hey.
Honestly, I don't. Now going back and looking at it again, if I were to make any changes, it probably would be Madison. Now I can see it as a tier 4. I probably would have put him at a tier 5. Now I'm looking at it again. But that's how I felt in the moment. And you know what? He's tier 4 on my board, so he's gonna stay tier 4 because he's gonna show like a tier 4 because he's a starter now. So he's gonna get tier 4 numbers.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I changed up some of my people a little bit, just a little minor tweaks. I had to think about it for a second. You know, I said on it. So here's my tier rankings right now, as of the last podcast, and this is probably the one that's gonna get me cussed out. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That one's gonna get me cussed out, and I already know y'all hating. But if you ever felt the pain that Christian McCaffrey brought you in a whole season and made you lose money, you would know why I did that. Round of applause.
Didn't he get hurt game 1 in 2021?
Yeah, he got hurt. No, game 3.
Game 3. It was super early.
Hey, yeah. Oh, so if you ain't
like first play of the game too.
Yeah. Look, my ranking is based off of his injury history, not his talent. Because can he survive a whole season for real?
I think. I mean,
can he? What is he?
He can. He can. He can. Look, guys. We could say the same thing about Saquon. Okay, we said the same thing. Saquon came back and he proved himself. You know, McCaffrey played a whole season. Okay, look, this is all I'm gonna say.
All right.
McCaffrey was in Carolina. He was
Mhm.
in Carolina and he was putting up those numbers, right?
Yep.
He came over to San Francisco. The numbers weren't as good, but he was still learning the system.
Yep.
He didn't have a full year. San Francisco, man, that offense is special. That offense is special.
If they have Brock Purdy back.
Yes, if they have Purdy,
Yeah.
they have to have a quarterback that can throw the ball. We saw that in the championship game against the Eagles. The dude couldn't even throw the ball. Okay, McCaffrey was out there at quarterback, for God's sake. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm telling you, man, like McCaffrey, from a statistic standpoint and what he put up last year, he's tier 1. Like, look at the statistics he put. Look at the statistics he put up last year. He's tier 1.
Look,
How is he not tier 1?
Look, I'm missing stats over feelings, but sometimes the feelings override the stats. Ain't gonna lie to you. If you ain't never been through it, like they be saying, if you ain't never been through it, if you don't know my story, if you don't know my testimony, but I got to talk about him. Look, I'm just saying, if you ain't never been through it, you don't know my story. And my story is I don't trust that. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't trust them.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey. All right, let's get the move on. Hey, we back at the tier rankings, man. Running back tier rankings. We'll get Vaughn caught up, and then we gonna hit these last 10. I think we should stop at 35 because after a while, these running backs become irrelevant, in my opinion. So let me zoom this one in a little bit so we can get a little bit of better view on the podcast. All right. So, like I said, I changed some things around a little bit, but that's okay. I think we stopped at Breece Hall. Yeah, we stopped at Breece Hall because we had Breece Hall at tier 2. So after Breece Hall, we scroll down and Travis Etienne. Yeah, Travis Etienne was the next one, I believe. We got him at a tier 3. What do you think, Vaughn?
I would have Etienne at tier 3 as well.
All right,
I would have.
We're all in the court. We all. Let's see. All right, so we got Travis Etienne there. All right, next on the list, Najee Harris. And for Najee Harris, I always play this because he's always hurt me, especially in fantasy, especially last season.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
RIP for Najee Harris. All right. Anyway, Najee Harris, where you got him?
I would probably have Najee in that tier 3 category.
Hey,
definitely have him in that tier 3 category.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Look. Like I said, man. Look, I know that Chris has had some negative feelings because of Najee Harris. I know. The only question that I have is how long has he been in the league?
Great.
Has it been a couple of
3 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
This is year 3. Yeah, it's just year 3.
Man, time flies.
Yeah, because he played 1 year with Ben, and that was his first year. Ben's last year was his first year.
Okay. Yeah, man. Look, Najee. Look, man, Najee's a good runner.
Yeah, okay? I know.
He's a good runner. And I think that Najee is gonna have a better year this year than he did last year. I'll just tell you that.
Okay.
I'll just tell you.
Yeah. But still, hey, I can't forget, man. In the draft, he's dead to me. Anyway, continuing on. Let's look at the next one we had. We had Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. And this
We
is
got
the
him at
thing.
tier 4. So
This is what I'm gonna tell you about Aaron Jones, man. And look, Aaron Jones has given me a good year before. He's given me a good year before. Okay, wasn't last year, but
yeah, what has he done for you lately, though? That's what it's saying.
Understand this: Aaron Rodgers is no longer the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
So for me, that puts him at tier 4. That puts him at tier 4 because I just don't have the confidence in you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have Aaron Jones and then the other running back there too. What's his name?
I can't
There's
remember.
another running back.
I know it's like the bruiser. It's the bruiser guy, but yeah.
AJ Dillon. That's his name.
AJ
Dillon. Yeah. I just don't believe that whoever the quarterback is going to be able to involve both of you guys. I don't believe that he has the skill set.
That's Trey Lance.
Yeah.
That's Trey Lance. Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Hasn't even played a snap.
Yep. Hey.
No snaps. So, I'm calling you no snaps. That's your thing. No snaps.
And to the Green Bay Packers this season. All right. Continuing on. We got Jahmyr Gibbs. Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, my bad.
Look, guys, I'm going to tell you, Jahmyr Gibbs, look, he hasn't played it down yet. But that dude, look, man, every time he got the ball at Alabama, the dude is electric with the football. Let's just say that. He's electric with the football. Right now, he hasn't played it down. So, I think tier 5 is appropriate for him.
Okay.
Tier 5, he hasn't played it down. But what it does tell me, that this is the thing. Take this into consideration, guys. He's going to be the number 1 running back for the Detroit Lions this year because they let Swift go. So I just want you to understand that he's at a tier 5, but you might be able to get some value from him. You might be able to extract some value from him based on where you can draft him. That might help you out, guys.
Hey, I agree with that assessment. All right. Keep it moving. J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. Guys, with all due respect, and this is just all due respect, and y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This dude got to be down there at tier 7.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, God. Damn.
I put a little respect on his name. Dang.
Woo! Hey,
Tier 7.
Vaughn like this, the J.K. Dobbins.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I mean, when was the last time he played? Like, is he reliable, guys? I'm just asking. Is he reliable?
He's not reliable.
He's definitely not relevant.
He's not reliable. He's not relevant. So,
Marky,
we wouldn't even we've got Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, you guys had Jahmyr Gibbs, Damian Pierce, and Bijan Robinson in tier 5. We just said before this segment that we wouldn't even draft him. We just said that. We said we would not draft him.
I mean,
and still won't.
So he doesn't deserve to be in tier 5. If we wouldn't draft him, if you wouldn't draft him, no.
Hey, to all the Baltimore Ravens. God damn. You made a good point, though. You made a good point.
From 5 through 7, the only person I'm drafting in mine is going to be Jahmyr Gibbs of anybody. That's just home team. I'm not drafting nobody else on that list.
Yeah, I mean, these are kind of irrelevant unless you get desperate. I mean, Bijan, I would draft him.
I mean, I get Bijan if he's there, but just because
they're like late, I'll get him late. I'll get him late though, because he's playing for the Atlanta Falcons. So
he's on a team with 5 running backs. So
yeah. Hey, to the Atlanta Falcons.
But that kind of shows you though, like that shows you that the Falcons believed in him a lot to go up there and get him in a first round pick. That kind of shows you that shows you how they feel about it. Let's just say that. So that kind of tells you who's going to be the starter week 1.
But for the Falcons, I'm like this.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Who even cares at this point? They are so
bad.
bad.
You had that feeling for a quarterback.
That's respectable. I get it.
Who even cares?
I understand.
All right. Let's keep going. Kenneth Walker III. Now, I had to step back on this and agree with Marquis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I upgraded him. I had him at tier 4 for some obscene reason. Maybe I was going for clicks that day and obscenity. But I got some reason, and I upgraded him to tier 3. So Marquis and I agree with tier 3. What do you think?
Kenneth Walker III is definitely a tier 3 guy for me. 100%. You know, tier 3 guy for me. You know, he's fixated there. Guys, like you look at this guy, man. He came in. He was a rookie. You know, the guy who was at the running back position in Seattle, he couldn't be trusted. You know what I mean? He couldn't be trusted. He came right in, and he was successful.
Yep.
You know, I told the Seattle Seahawks, I said, do not fold. Do not let this guy go. Do not make that mistake because this is your guy. This is the guy that you can have that can be that real true back for you. And I mean, Kenneth Walker III, man. Look, this guy gave me the intel, man. He gave me the intel last year. I went and got him. The rest is history.
Yep.
So I mean, look, man. I'm gonna always have respect for this guy. Always. This guy is good.
Hey, too bad I didn't listen to my own advice. I drafted him and I dropped him right before he went off. Hey, and to me, I give myself this one. But okay, so good. Joe Mixon, that's your next one.
Joe Mixon. I have some concerns about Joe Mixon for his off the field situations.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. With that being said, man, I don't know where his head is. I don't know where his head is, and I just don't know how successful he's going to be. You know, with that being said, man, I'm gonna put him at tier 4.
Ooh. I think. Did I have him at tier 4? No, I didn't have. None of us had a tier 4. I had him at least at tier 3. Marquis had him at tier 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him at tier 4, man.
Ooh, hot take.
Damn.
God damn. All right. Well,
this man always got alternate issues when he got drafted.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, man, he's getting older now, man. He's getting older.
Yeah.
You know, those you can't. You start getting older, you can't compensate for those types of things when you start getting older.
Look at Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke, he ain't got no job still. Zeke gonna be sitting on the couch.
It look like he ain't gonna have none.
Now he'll get re-signed by the Cowboys. I'm telling you, he is.
For what?
Re-signed for less money?
Yeah, for less money.
But for what? I'm like, for what though?
He knows.
I mean,
they know him.
Give me a good. So
They'll
is
take
Tony
him
Pollard? Is Tony Pollard gonna lose his spot though?
Tony Pollard hurt, so I mean.
Well, he should be back by the game 1. That's what the news we know. Of course, they all say that until it actually gets to game 1 of the season. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, man. Look, that dude's down there in tier 7 with J.K. Dobbins.
Hey, round of applause.
Look, man. Cam Akers, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you something about Cam Akers, man. Cam Akers, he was a guy who was very, very highly touted out of high school. He went to Florida State. He had a pretty decent career at Florida State, but when he came to the NFL, left a lot to be desired. A lot to be desired. Okay, I don't know who the running back for the Los Angeles Rams was last year. I don't know who he was.
Yeah.
So, look, guys, do not draft. Look, tier 7, don't draft those guys. Like y'all want us to give y'all some value and give you some game.
Yeah.
Let me give you some game. Don't draft tier 7. It's that simple. Don't draft them. Don't do it.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're in like a extended league, man, you know, at a 12-team league, you're already pushing it. What if you're in a 14 or 16-team league?
J.K. Dobbins ain't even gonna make it. He ain't even gonna be playing this year. He ain't even gonna make it through the season.
Damn.
You want to have Miles Sanders? He'll be waiting on you.
Hey, live footage from when Marquis had Miles Sanders this year.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Well, Biggest mistake I ever made in fantasy was drafting Miles Sanders. Man.
I'll never forget that.
Man.
All right, James Conner. I mean, we get to pretty irrelevant. That's why I'm stopping this at like 35 because after that it just gets to garbage.
Yeah, James Conner. I mean, look, man, look. Don't draft him, okay? This is all I'm gonna say. He's for me, man. He's tier 6, man, but barely, man.
All right, he agrees.
Barely
Hey, he
tier
agrees.
6, man.
Hey,
You know,
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
he's actually gonna play, but he's not gonna give you any relevant numbers.
and their team is garbage right now. It's like
Yeah.
they don't have any wide receivers that relevant. Let's be real. And Cardinals, they got a whole new coaching staff. It's a whole new problem. So that's a whole garbage dumpster fire over there in Cardinals. All right,
Crazy.
Alexander Madison. Now, I downgrade him to a tier 4 after some reasonings and sitting back. I was like, okay, that's fair. That's where I got him at. Tier 4, me and Marquis. Marquis had good reason, and I listened to it.
This is what I'm gonna say about Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison has always played that role to where he was always coming in to save.
Yeah.
He was always coming in to save if somebody got hurt, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much what I'm saying is that I don't have confidence in his ability to be the number one guy from week 1 to week 17. I don't have the confidence in that. And so since I don't have the confidence in that, I got him at tier 5.
Woo!
I got him at tier 5.
All right.
I don't have the confidence in him to be able to really truly be who the Vikings need him to be.
That's fair assessment.
Yeah. I'm going off of purely the potential he has for touches. Because he's gonna get all the touches. I mean, that's the only reason I got him up at tier 4, to be honest with you. Because his potential, they're gonna have to run the ball at some point. They ain't gonna be throwing, 80 times a game to Justin Jefferson. They're gonna have to figure something out, but yeah. So, all right, but mine's got Alexander Madison at tier 5. All right, let's keep going. Dameon Pierce.
Pierce, man, I'm not gonna lie. Pierce is a guy that I like. I do like this guy. I do think that he will, help Houston out, and I do feel like he will be successful. I think that he's gonna be able to help out a young quarterback. When you got, you got the guy from Ohio State there as your QB. I think he's gonna be able to help that guy out. I think that Dameon Pierce is going to do better than what the experts think, man. I got Pierce at tier 4.
Woo!
I got him at tier 4.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
All right. I say Dameon Pierce. All right. Any comment?
I think that's fair. I mean, he's kind of relatively unknown, but he did put up numbers just on a losing team.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. I'm trying to try to keep this. We're gonna make our assessments of the NFC East a little bit short. Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco, man. I would have Pacheco down there at tier 6.
Okay, fair.
I would have him down there at tier 6. Pacheco, he's just not going to be a fantasy guy. I believe you're going to be able to rely on. I'm just being 100% honest. I just don't see it. He's a guy. Look, he's very fast, and he's a pass catcher, right? The problem is he's a poor man's Tyreek Hill. He's a poor man.
Oh my God.
God!
And he just can't do anything like him.
Right.
You know, he just can't do it. So I would have him at tier 6 personally.
All right, let's keep it going. Dalvin Cook.
I mean, Dalvin Cook, man. I think Dalvin Cook is still quality, man. He's still a quality back.
All right,
I feel.
you got him at tier 2. Is that what you saying?
I would put Cook down there with tier 3. I would have him at tier 3.
Okay.
I would have him at tier 3.
Hey, I like that. I like that, Ronald.
I mean, the question is who's going to pick him up? So somebody's got to pick him up now.
Yep.
You know.
All right. So that was our last pick. Now, guys, this gonna be the last time we do the running back PPRs for this round. We might adjust them again as we go along the season. But all right, Rashad White. Now we all got to pick. And I would say fair that tier 3 and probably even tier 4 is kind of closed down at this point. Do y'all kind of agree?
That dude,
based on
that dude ain't nowhere near no upper tiers for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, he has potential. Don't get me wrong, but the quality of team in Tampa Bay right now is not what you would want to hang your hat on and put your confidence in a fantasy perspective. If you put big money down, I mean, they got Baker Mayfield as their quarterback.
Baker Mayfield is going to be the reason why Todd Bowles is not a head coach.
Yeah.
After this year,
every time
He's going to be the reason why.
Every time I see Baker Mayfield, I'm like, he ain't worth it. So
look, guys. Baker Mayfield has more progressive commercials than W's.
Yeah. So
just a fact.
Yeah, big facts. So who wants to go first? Ranking. Where you got Rashad White?
7.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm down there with him.
Yeah, he's 7. I mean, he's really just a role player, man. Honestly, he's not a difference maker, and he wasn't a person you relied on. He just kind of filling the gaps in between.
Yeah, and
when Fournette couldn't go, he was there.
He had more value because Brady was still there. I mean, even though Brady was a shell of himself compared to previous years, he still was a presence. So he made defenses guess. That was the thing. And so I just think without Brady's presence there, and they're just kind of falling apart as a whole organization right now, I don't think he's just going to be effective. What do you think, Vaughn? Where you got him at? We got him at tier 7.
Here's the thing, man. This is what I want you to understand. If you're if you're going through a running back and you're trying to give him an assignment, the question you got to ask is, would you draft him? Would you draft him? Me personally, I wouldn't draft this guy.
Nope. Do
you know where I put guys that I wouldn't draft? Tier 7. That's where I put him. If I'm not drafting, it's that simple. It's that simple, guys.
All right.
Don't make it too hard. Guys. Please don't.
Hey, you know who did I get what you wanted for Miles Sanders? What did you have Miles Sanders? Because
Miles Sanders?
Yeah, I forgot who I had him because I was laughing too much when I played this.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
In honor of Marquis, what did you have Miles Sanders? Did you have tier 6?
Look, man, guys. Look. Miles Sanders redeemed himself to me last year. He redeemed himself. I'm not even gonna lie. He redeemed himself. Okay. I would have Miles Sanders at tier 5.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my God!
He redeemed himself, man. He redeemed himself. He really did.
Any comments, Marquis?
You just now sending off one good year. He's not even on that team anymore. He wasn't that valuable. They traded him.
He's in Carolina. He's in Carolina.
He's in Carolina
now. I mean, he's in Carolina, man, but he's the number 1 running back in Carolina.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Before he got Jalen Hurts, he was trash.
But understand this though, guys. Look, guys. Here's the thing, guys.
Uh-oh.
I believe in Bryce Young. I do.
I was going to say you can believe in Miles Sanders.
I
was gonna
believe
say,
in him,
what the fuck?
Look, man, look. If you have a quarterback, man, I know Bryce Young, he's a rookie. I get all that. That dude's gonna be competent in the NFL. He's gonna be competent. I promise you, that dude's gonna be a competent quarterback. And if you have a competent quarterback, he's gonna help out the running back, man. He's just gonna do that.
I'm with Marquis.
Miles gonna be ready to block. Listen, Miles Sanders. I'm trying to tell you, when he's playing with Jalen, it was different because Jalen was a running type quarterback.
Yep.
So it took a lot of pressure off Miles Sanders because the defense didn't know where he was going to go. So Miles Sanders had wide open lanes to run in because it was off chance that, your boy Jalen actually threw some passes down the field and was getting receptions. So they didn't know what to do. So Miles Sanders was able to run freely. It's not going to be like that in Carolina.
Nope.
Because Bryce Young is not that type of quarterback. Bryce Young, he a pocket passer. He will run if he has to, but he gonna run a lot less. He saw happening. He saw happening to Tua. He not gonna do what Tua did. That ain't happening.
Yeah. Yep. To Miles Sanders.
He better block for my boy.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, look, man. He's gonna have to look. I believe that in order for Bryce Young to be successful, he's going to have some type of running game, especially as a young quarterback. If he can't have any running game, he's not going to be successful, guys. He's not.
That's true. I don't think he'll be successful in Carolina. Honestly.
We'll see. All right, let's keep it going. DeAndre Swift, he's with Philly now. So in Philly, you got Rashad Penny, you got Kenneth Gainwell, and
Rashad Penny's trash. Okay, let's just say that
he's done.
Exactly. It's
finished.
A wrap, guys. It's a wrap for him.
Hey,
look, Kenneth Walker III took your spot, man. Come on.
No, but Rashad Penny just got there. He just got there, but
he did just get there, man. Look, Kenneth Walker III.
Hey, he got hurt. Hey, but to Penny, it's a wrap, bud. It's a wrap, son. DeAndre Swift, though. I mean, my biggest concern with DeAndre Swift is health. A lot of my decisions I make with these rankings are based off of previous health. And DeAndre Swift, I mean, he didn't even play the whole season last season. Yeah, you had what's his name?
The Williams guy.
Yeah, Williams. Yeah. Mr. Jamal Williams.
Let these tears fool you. There's all dog around this mug. I'm good.
Yeah, Mr. Jamal Williams. He stole most of the fire there in Detroit last season. And so, you can have DeAndre Swift can survive a whole season. He could barely make it through games. Yeah. I know this because I was the fool who picked him up, and I was like,
this is not me. Y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
That was in another league. I had DeAndre Swift every week. But seriously, I don't have I have more confidence in the team than I do him. And so I'll start it off, man. DeAndre Swift, I'm not looking for you. So you're gonna be in tier 6, my guy.
Man.
Yeah. DeAndre Swift. Hot take. I don't trust you. That's the first time I heard that this week. Let's see. So Marquis, who you got?
I'm gonna put him at 5, man.
All right.
I think we have a bounce back season, man. I think playing with Jalen, same thing happened to Miles Sanders. He's gonna have the same effect.
All right, Vaughn, what
I
you
think
think?
Swift is I think Swift is a better back than Miles Sanders. And Miles Sanders had a great season last season.
Yeah, but can his body hold?
I mean, I guess that's with anybody, but if all things are equal, I think Swift is gonna bounce back, man. Have a good season.
All right,
think about him on a team that got something to play for. He's got to be on a team that's something to play for, man. He went from Georgia, he never really lost, but he only lost maybe 2 games to Detroit, where they lost every game. So so it's like he got something to play for.
To Detroit Lions. Another one. All right, Vaughn, what do you think?
So, guys, there's this analogy that I like to utilize in investing,
All right.
and when I'm looking at a stock. When I look at a company, I ask the question: when the stock is not performing well, I ask, is it a damaged stock or is it a damaged company? Here's the difference: a damaged stock has good management. It has strong fundamentals, meaning that they're making good money and they have strong sales.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a damaged stock because for some reason the stock is just not being rewarded. That particular stock may not be rewarded, or the sector that it's in may not be rewarded. So as a result, the stock price may be down. A damaged company is a stock to where its stock is trash and the management is trash and the products are trash and the sales are trash, right?
Yep.
I think that DeAndre Swift is a damaged stock, not a damaged company. Meaning he got hurt last year, but I still feel that he has a lot left in the tank.
All right.
So with that being said, I would have him at a tier 5.
All right.
With that being said.
I like that. Hey, I like that analysis. Hey, you know.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Yeah. All right. Here. All right, let's keep it moving. David Montgomery. With Detroit also, you know, he's not gonna, he's past his prime. He's pretty much finished. All right, David Montgomery, tier 7. I ain't gonna even make this tier 7. He's sitting back here for me. 7 for Marquis too. Hey. Who you got, bud? I'm quick with the gun with this one.
Yeah, man. Look, guys. Tier 7, guys.
Okay, all right. None of us are drafting him. Hey,
Jahmyr Gibbs is the guy you need to draft if you're trying to draft a Detroit Lions running back. Okay, Jahmyr Gibbs is the guy. David Montgomery is not gonna get any burn.
Hey,
it's not happening.
Look, I'm like this with David Montgomery.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, that's one of it. All right. On Chain.
Hey, it's A-Chain.
A-Chain. Damn.
Texas A&M running back.
All right, he's with Miami. I mean, he ain't gonna get no touches if Dalvin Cook goes down there. He definitely ain't getting no touches.
He won't get no touches anyway. 7.
Oh my God!
Oh, the disrespect. Love it. I'm with him. 7. What you got, boss?
Look, man, I have him at number 7. What's so crazy is to me is that when you look at this list, and this shows you that the people that made this list were smoking. This is what this shows you. Okay? How do you have a guy that has not like what round was this guy drafted in? This guy is ahead of guys that have played in the league
and guys who are starters. James Cook is a starter for Buffalo. You got Antonio Gibson or Brian Robinson will be starters for Washington.
Exactly, man. I mean,
Javonte Williams will be a starter once he gets past injury.
I don't understand
the Denver Broncos.
How is this guy? How did this guy get above those guys? I don't understand this.
At best, he's a 4 right now. He's the 4. He gets 4th ref when Dalvin Cook gets there, but he's the 3 right now until Dalvin Cook gets there.
Exactly, man. Like he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play, y'all.
Alvin Kamara, a guy who, he's got his legal issues and off the field stuff, but at least he's played consecutive NFL seasons. You got him behind Devon Achane, or whatever his name,
A-Chain.
A-Chain.
That's a problem, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway,
this is great.
The disrespect from this list, but that's what we're here for. We're here to course correct. All right, we got James Cook. I got him at 6. Because he ain't gonna get enough running opportunity. Marquis got him at 7. Oh,
I'm using Von logic. If I ain't drafting him, he going to 7.
Okay. If we're gonna do that, then I mean, I might as well go to 7. I'm not gonna draft him because you can't depend on any Buffalo running back because Josh Allen runs goddamn too much. It's like why we have J.K. Dobbins. Well, probably should have had further down with Devon, but yeah.
Look, man, James Cook, man, that dude is at number 7, my guy. Like, come on, man.
Oh my God!
Come on.
Damn. All right, let's move. Alvin Kamara. I mean, is he finished or washed? Because you got freaking Derek Carr as your quarterback now. More confident than what's been there. Jameis Winston and who used to be the damn it.
Are you just talking about Andy Dalton?
Yeah, Andy Dalton. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, more confident than them, but still, it's Derek Carr. I mean, like, I'm not drafting freaking Alvin Kamara. Should I put him in 7? That's disrespectful at this point, though. I think I should put him at 6.
I would have him at 6.
Yeah, okay.
I would have him at 6.
Like, I can't show that much disrespect to a guy who was like a very good PPR running back with Drew Brees. I mean, he just been given the short end of the stick, and his off the field issues are kind of killing him right now. You know, what do you think, Marquis?
He is 7 because he's suspended for the rest of the season. For the season.
Is he suspended?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, I think he's suspended, man. He out. He's tier 8. He a tier nothing.
Hold on.
I think Kamara's suspended.
Will New Orleans be suspended? No, they hadn't decided.
I thought he was suspended.
Nah, they haven't decided yet. Looking to suspend Alvin Kamara after 75. What? $75 million running back. Line leaves reputation in Vegas. Oh, I mean but that was back in March. Ain't nothing happening. It's all the way in June.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's speculating 6+ game submission coming for, and nobody knows. Ain't nothing out there yet. I mean, but you still sticking with 7, aren't you?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, as a running back,
yeah.
Personally, I probably put him at 5. As a running back,
but considering all his shit that he got going on,
considering what's going on right now, and the likelihood he probably gonna be suspended, yeah, I'm putting him at 7. Really, as a running back, when he's healthy, he's really like a 3 or 4, honestly.
But, yeah, I mean, no, we respect Alvin Kamara. Like, he's been a good running back for me in previous fantasy seasons, but he's just got too much stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of baggage, man.
Yeah, you need to sweep around his own front door. It's
too much baggage, man.
Yeah.
Too much. Look, that baggage gonna get you every time. You feel me? Look, man. I don't need no more baggage, guy.
Yep.
Don't need that.
All right, let's keep it going. Javonte Williams, Denver Broncos back, and Samaje Perine. Wow, they got them. I guess they don't know which one they're gonna pick yet. I put him at 7 right now. I mean, I put him at 6. 6 for whoever is starting, but 7 for whoever's not starting.
I'm putting Perine at 6, Williams at 7.
Yeah, because I don't know if Williams is gonna start. He's still got him as injured. Whoever look, this is my take. Whoever started for the Denver Broncos is gonna get a 6, and whoever's not starting is gonna get a 7. Right now, it looks like Perine's gonna get the start at this point because he's healthy. And Perine has shown when he was with the Bengals and he took over, he was good.
Yeah, he was respectable.
Yeah.
He definitely was. I think that this is what I'll say. I think that a healthy Javonte Williams has more upside.
Yep, I do agree.
Than Samaje Perine. That's kind of how I feel. I mean, hey, I'm gonna take a bet. I'm gonna go with Williams at 6, Perine at 7.
All right. You know what? I'm feeling the same way. You know, I'll go with that. All right. So you got him at 7, Marquis? Williams at 7?
I got him at 6.
You got Williams at 6?
No, Williams at 7, Perine at 6.
All right.
Because, I mean, with Perine, man, he showed he can do, man, all those times when Joe Mixon was out. He
mean,
shine. He
I
shine
mean,
every time he play, man. He shine, man. He's the opportunity.
yeah. And we got that's Jonathan Williams. Thank you, everybody, for holding on while I do all this. All right, let's keep on going. Let's get the next one. Lil Herbert, man, he's gonna put this man down here. Well, oh no, he's the starter now, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's started, but yeah, I put him at 6. I actually like Lil Herbert. He's produced for me when I needed him to produce. And now he's got no competition anymore. I'm gonna put him up there at 6. I give starters their due. What you got, Marquis? Khalil Herbert, Chicago.
6. I'm with you. I mean, if he's gonna start, I mean, why not?
And he's a quality player. Like I've picked him up when David Montgomery got down, and he filled in pretty well considering.
He good for a deep league. He good for deep leagues.
12 team, 14 team. He can get you through a couple weeks when you got a little rough patch. You got some injuries up. All right, Vaughn.
I have him at 6 as well.
All right, cool. We all on the same page. All right. Let's see. This is our last one, and we're gonna stop with running back PPRs because they get irrelevant after that. Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson. Those are the last two we're gonna judge. I mean, we could talk about Jamal Williams. I think, but I really don't. I think he's tier 7. I mean, even though he had a great season at Detroit, with all those touchdowns that he had, but yeah, I don't see them giving them opportunities like he did in Detroit, in New Orleans, just with Derek Carr. But Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson, who we got?
Both 6.
Both 6?
Yeah.
All right. I would say
they do 2 different things, man. When they on the team, they're on the field. Gibson got catch your back.
What you got?
Bruiser.
What you got, Vaughn? Let's fill this out.
I don't, man. I don't trust those Washington running backs, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they switch up every week. They would switch.
I don't trust them, man. And with that being said, with that lack of
trust,
guys,
he's going down here to tier 7.
Because I don't trust him at all.
Damn.
Yeah, I figured that one. I'm down here with you, man, because I'm not drafting either one. To be honest with you, but
Gibson got me out of jam, man, multiple times.
But
when you need a running back, you know what I'm saying?
I had both of them, and sometimes I would start both of them. They both were garbage. I was just like, shit, I can't win. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm done. All right. So these are our rankings. We're looking forward to getting criticized online like we've been. Hey, but I'm going to post it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun experience. All right. Let's keep it going with the podcast. The AFC is the NFC East. That's where we're at now. NFC East analysis. So we go to the NFC East. I'm going to change up some things real quick. Yeah. NFC East teams, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is Vaughn get to talk like you talking to get Skip Bayless about his Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Hey. Let's go here. All right. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, wrong screen. All right. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, and Washington Commanders. This is what we're looking at this week. So, my list of for right now, we're gonna start off with the Washington Commanders. All right, Washington Commanders. Here's what we're looking at right now for this season. Ron Rivera. Yeah, Rivera. Jesus. Rivera. And this is interesting. Eric Bellamy. Hey, look at there. Round of applause for picking up, They don't want to give him a head coaching job though, but hey, he just did a lateral move. I don't know why. I guess he wants to show his talent to reconstruct a garbage team.
No,
and make
I
them
know.
relevant.
No, you know why?
Why?
Because they don't believe he was that good of an OC because he had Patrick Mahomes. They don't think he can do it without him.
So they're gonna have to see if the Chiefs are still the same.
Because think about it, Patrick Mahomes, man, he didn't run regular plays. Everything is off schedule.
Yeah.
He completely changed the play.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there in Chiefs. That's a good point. Can they keep that same gusto? If things start getting shaky, we'll know that the Eric Bellamy had a point, had some influence. But let's go here. You got Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuels. Those are your receiving cores. I think, my biggest question is who's going to be the top dog, alpha dog of this, Terry or Jahan? Jahan goes,
McLaurin.
You think it's still going to stay McLaurin?
Yeah, it's going to be Terry.
Scary Terry? All right. You think Jahan Dotson, the younger receiver, going to be able to?
I think that Dotson has had an opportunity to kind of, show what he can do. And, I think Terry has shown that he's the clear leader in that receiving core.
Okay.
That's kind of how I feel there.
I'm guessing you feel the same, Marquis.
Yeah, he's pretty scrappy, man. He don't stand out on the stat sheet, but he's that sneaky good receiver. He's the one you look up and in the game he got 15 points. You know what I'm saying? He's that type.
All right. Fair. And I'm kind of leaning towards Terry McLaurin, but I can see where Jahan Dotson can start getting more views from because it depends all on this quarterback situation we got here because Sam Howell is in a quarterback hunt with Jacoby Brissett, the journeyman. I call it Jacoby Brissett. And Jacoby Brissett was pretty good last season in Cleveland. Like he won them, he made him close to being playoff relevant. While what's his name? Mr. Massage Man. Deshaun Watson. Yeah. I'm just saying. But think Sam Howell's gonna get the starting job?
No.
Oh, you think Jacoby Brissett's going?
Look, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys.
Uh-oh.
I don't care who the starting quarterback is. I don't care if it's Sam Howell. I don't care if it's Jacoby Brissett. I don't care who the starting quarterback is. This is their biggest issue. The Commanders, they don't have a quality quarterback. Their quarterbacks are not good at all. Sam Howell, this is the problem that I have, guys. This is a real issue, guys. And this is my opportunity to freaking tell y'all. This is my opportunity. In those quarterback tier rankings, they had Sam Howell rated higher than Bryce Young. They had Sam Howell rated higher than CJ Stroud. Have you lost your mind? Those guys went 1 and 2 in the draft. And you mean to tell me that this guy who went way back in the draft is better than those guys? Look, Sam Howell, you are not that guy. You were not that guy at North Carolina. Damn. That guy at Washington, man. Look, they're going to be the fourth. They're going to be the fourth. They're going to be number 4 in the division. They're going to be number 4 in the division. They're going to be way down there, number 4. Nowhere near the top.
Fair.
It's a wrap.
Fair. Ain't much to behold on this team. I mean, from my opinion, people I'm looking at, Scary Terry, maybe Jahan Dotson late, but that's about it. Draft-wise. All right.
Scary Terry is the only guy that's draftable on this roster.
Fair.
Period.
Fair. All right. Who y'all want next? Cowboys or the Giants? Because you know I got favoritism towards the Eagles. So, who you want to talk about?
Man, we can talk about Skip Bayless's team.
All right, Dallas Cowgirls. Mike McCarthy. Let's see. All right. So Brandon Cooks, really? Why has he still got a job? I mean, I'm like this with Brandon Cooks. And he's got a starting role. All right. I'll give my quick assessment. Look, the bright points of this team right now. Tony Pollard has a good chance of, putting some good production up because he is starting running back. And CeeDee Lamb. All right, I'm done.
I mean,
Marquis, what do you think?
Oh boy, these Cowboys, boy. I'm gonna push back on that Brandon Cooks take. I mean, well, no, I'm not. I'm agree with you. I'm thinking about the Brandon Cooks from Houston when he was good for those few seasons, but other guy he kind of a shell himself now. I feel like he lost a lot of confidence. I mean, he might be a decent pickup for the Cowboys, but he definitely not the winning solution.
All right.
I mean, the Cowboys they'll probably finish 2, in this division. It's really this whole team is all predicated on Dak Prescott. So they'll go as far as he take them.
Hey, look, Dallas Cowboys. He says 2, I say 3.
Wow,
they number 3.
Giants be better now.
I think the Giants. Yeah, I think the Giants gonna be better.
It's possible. It's possible.
I think the Giants gonna be better than them. I think I got them at 3. What do you think, Mon? 3 in division or 2 in division?
I think that the Dallas Cowboys in the regular season, they will be the second best team in the NFC East.
Okay.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup and Tony Pollard, they'll probably do pretty well. They'll do pretty well in the regular season. When there's nothing on the line. Damn. When there's nothing on the line. When your back is not against the wall, you'll probably do pretty well in the regular season. You'll probably have a decent record, and you'll probably lose some games that you were supposed to win.
Yep.
From a regular season standpoint. That's probably what will happen. But when you get to those playoffs, man, y'all ain't gonna be able to deal with it.
Yeah.
They're just like Dak Prescott. It pains me to say, man, because this guy is a guy that I can't even be mad if you draft him on your team because he's a regular season quarterback.
Yep.
Regular season. When the playoffs come.
Hey, Vaughn don't feel like this about Dak Prescott.
It's my quarterback.
He don't feel that way.
Look. He is not my quarterback. At all. He is not my quarterback. And this is the thing. Dak Prescott, dude, I'm just so disappointed in Dak Prescott.
Okay. Ring the gong.
I'm just very disappointed. It's
all right. Marky, you got anything to add?
No, I agree with Vaughn. Like I said, this team goes as far as Dak protection.
All right. Well, here comes my number 2 team. Let me put it back on the screen. All right. New York Giants. Now, I don't know how they're going to get it done because their receiver core is straight trash unless Jalen Hyatt, which is my sleeper for this team, because they ain't got nothing else to throw to for real. Jalen Hyatt right here. Quote me on this. He's going to have a huge impact on this team his first season. Mostly because they say ain't got nobody else to throw to. And Darius Slayton gets hurt. Paris Campbell. I'm like this.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah. So I think Jalen Hyatt is my sleeper pick. So if you get a chance to, you see him and it's like a late round, late round pickup. You just want to try to fill out your team. Take a flyer on him. All right, Marquis.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Nah,
hey. He's
a flash in the pan, man. He's a system receiver, man. We didn't hear about Jalen at all until last season. We never heard of this guy.
Hey, Alabama heard about him. Didn't they? Didn't they, Marquis?
And it's sad. That's the only thing he's gonna be known for. So.
Oh shit! All right. Daniel Jones and Saquon. Saquon, obviously high draft pick. You know, pick him in the first round, pretty much. That he ain't going too far after that. Daniel Jones. Do you think he can continue his ascent like he did last year?
I think so. He played good, man. I think he played.
I know.
He played well enough, man, to get his team to the playoffs. So I mean, you know,
he's a low end QB1 in my book. Yeah. Low end, yeah.
Like I said, he's kind of the same way. This team kind of like the Cowboys. He goes as far as the Angels take him.
Yep.
Because Daniel Jones definitely have to work for, but the advantage Daniel Jones has that the other teams don't have is he has maybe he has a number one running back. I know he's not re-signed yet, but
I know they got that. You know, he's a free agent right here.
Yeah. So, you know, long they got Saquon on the team and they picked up Darren Waller, so you can't forget that.
Come on, man. I'm like this with Darren Waller.
Make a difference,
man. Wait a minute.
Make a difference.
Who are you?
Hey, what we say about tight ends?
Man, the only one you can trust is
Travis Kelce.
That's the only one you can trust.
I ain't looking for a tight end to about round 9 or 10, maybe.
If Waller's there, I'll pick him up.
But it ain't gonna be too late. It's gonna be way deep into the draft. I mean, like, I'm just filling out spots because I need a tight end just to complete my team to have a legal lineup. All right. Now let's get this last one on the road, and we're gonna hit to the runners up in the Super Bowl. You know, the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, I'm like this with them.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
I'm riding with them to make it back again this year. I think they out for revenge. They got the hunger in them. You know, Jalen Hurts, he got the dog in him, man. He got the dog. So I think this team is gonna go back to the Super Bowl. They're gonna win their division, go back to the Super Bowl, probably compete against either the Bengals or the Chiefs. That's my thought process right now. So I mean, the big people on this team, obviously, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, even Dallas Goedert. I mean, Dallas Goedert is one of the few tight ends I consider him like a tier 2, like just based off the offense they have here. If he stays healthy, he could be he's like second to Travis Kelce right now, in my opinion, of tight ends. Because really, any other tight end I don't really care for. I mean, to be honest with you, they're all inconsistent. I mean, unless Marquis want to pick up Dawson Knott so he can feel this again.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Dawson Knox definitely made you feel that way.
Yeah,
definitely.
He got the bag, man. He fumbled the bag. I just don't get it.
Hey, Fort Knox. That's what you used to call it, right? The bank.
Yeah, he locked this game up with it.
All right. Jalen Hurts, obviously, if I see him early, I'll probably get him around late in 4th round, 5th round. It's about my Jalen Hurts range. He'll go early because, the hype train. So I'm going to have to, really think about where I'm going to draft him. But he really is worth that 4th or 5th round. Late 4th, early 5th pound pick if he's picking up a quarterback. And then DeAndre Swift, we already talked about him. Am I going to draft him? It depends on where he falls.
I think, like I said, guys, I really feel that you're going to be able to get some value from DeAndre Swift because I don't think he's going to go that high. I think he's going to go in the later rounds. And, there's going to be a lot of people that's not going to be tapped in for real. They're not going to be tapped in. They're not going to be paying attention.
Wait.
And,
let's bring it back to full. Let's bring it the full skin. Hey,
guys,
go tell.
Look. you're gonna be able to get some value from this guy. I really believe that. Look, guys, these Yahoo people don't know how to draft. They don't. Let's just be honest. They don't. They draft off of what Yahoo says, and what Yahoo says is kind of trash at times. It can be trash at times. So, like I said, I really believe you're going to be able to get some value from this guy. Like I said, man, Jalen Hurts is your quarterback. When Jalen Hurts is your quarterback, you get opportunities as a running back.
Yep.
You get opportunities as a running back. That's not the same thing I'll say for Dak Prescott. I'm not saying that for Dak Prescott.
Hey.
At all.
Jalen, remember.
It's my quarterback.
Yes.
Jalen.
He's my quarterback. Yes, he is my quarterback.
Hey.
Not Dak Prescott.
Yep.
No.
Hey, and remember, guys, if you listened early to us, I was all on the Jalen Hurts train before it became the Jalen Hurts train.
Yeah.
I said this in Hawaii.
Definitely.
That, Jalen Hurts was my quarterback and that he was going to have an MVP season. Close. He got close. Runner-up MVP season. But, it is what it is. Any additional remarks, Marquis, about the Eagles and your hate towards, Jalen Hurts?
Hot take.
This
will be the number 3 team in the division this year.
The what?
Oh my God!
The New York Football Giants are going to win the division this year.
Bruh, the Eagles?
Look,
wait.
He's trolling, guys.
Hey, the Eagles are like this.
What more do you want from me?
That's
how the Eagles feel. Like, what more do you want, Marquis?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you had them and you let them off the hook. So, sorry.
Come on, man.
So you mean tell me you got the Giants at 1, and you've got the Dallas Cowboys at 2?
Yep.
And you got the Eagles at 3?
Yeah, they all 3. They'll make the playoffs. They'll all make the playoffs, but I mean,
Come on. Are you?
Oh my God!
Yeah, man, guys, that's not gonna happen, guys. I'm on record. That's not happening,
bro.
Ain't no way,
bro. What were you doing before we started this podcast? I'm like, is it kicking in? Are you kicking in? Is it kicking in?
Look. Jalen Hurts must not be playing or something. He must gonna get hurt.
No, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, or Devontae Smith must not be playing.
I don't understand. Look. If Marcus Mariota is your quarterback,
hey, you do.
All bets are off.
You do realize that they were the top 2 scoring duos, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They had the best stats of duo wide receivers last year. Over Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, which we all knew about what they were doing down there. They were cooking down there in Miami.
But the year before, we had the Bengals, who was like the most exciting team ever last season. And then, the next season, they had a good season, but they weren't nowhere near where they were the season before.
Well, okay, they were one bad play. They were one bad play from going back to the Super Bowl.
It's the conference championship game. Like what?
Against the Chiefs.
They've been to the conference championship.
And they can still get there. They just not gonna win the division.
Dude, the Dallas Cowboys has not even made it to the conference championship game, and you have them rated higher than the Eagles. I don't understand.
How many playoff games has the Cowboys won?
0 since 1994.
They won one last season.
They won one playoff game against Tom Brady, who then retired.
And then came back.
It's a game.
I guess he had to retire. He was like this to my career. I lost to the Dallas Cowboys. I got to retire.
Look, the Dallas Cowboys, man. The Dallas Cowboys, they're not that good, man. Dak Prescott will fold for you, man. He's going to fold. When it matters the most, he's going to fold.
I agree he's going to fold, but the New York Football Giants won't. I feel like this year.
Daniel Jones is not the quarterback that Daniel Jones is not the quarterback that he needs to be to have him number 1 in the division.
Unless he takes a skyrocketing turn like your boy Josh Allen does. Because what my biggest thing is, who is he gonna throw to? I'm believing in Jalen Hyatt, but look at this receiving core. Who the fuck is? I don't know any of them. I'm like this to all of them.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Wandale and Sterling Shepard, they decent.
Are you gonna draft them?
They decent.
Exactly. You ain't gonna draft them.
Look, those guys are not. Look, those guys are not draftable. I'm gonna tell you guys.
None of them are draftable.
They're not draftable, man.
I'm taking a flyer on Jalen
At all.
Hyatt just off of potential, but
They're not
it.
draftable, guys. There's no way. There's no way you're putting those guys on your team. Ain't no damn way.
Oh Lord. Hey, I'm ready to see what we do wide receiver rankings because this is gonna be crazy. Hey, that's coming up next week. We gonna start our wide receiver PPR tier rankings.
Yeah, and look, I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what the individual was smoking who did those wide receiver rankings. Because the quarterback rankings, I was not impressed. The running back, I was not impressed.
Hey, that's why we're doing our own thing.
So the wide receivers,
yeah.
Hey,
that's why we're doing our own thing. That's why we had to change it up. Look, trust our rankings. We do the research, personal and statistical research. So that's all I got to say to that. But on that note, guys, hey, thanks for another episode of Fantasy. Hey, like and subscribe on YouTube, IG, all platforms. Hey, we're out here. Remember to listen to Mr. Trey for yourself over here. He's out here every day giving that knowledge. And keep on cooking with us. We're going to come out with it. Hey, we're going to do a mock draft coming up pretty soon. So we can talk about all these different statistics that's going on. Get input. Hey, to everyone out there, thank you.